So when you're working in GridMAP, we do want to know how, if there is going to be any export to the grid, how you're going to calculate the export value. And we give you three particular options. So there's a static value, a dynamic value, and a wholesale price. So I'm going to go through all three of these here. So firstly, a static value. So a static value is really a very simple price per kilowatt hour for your export. So this basically means every kilowatt hour that we calculate as you potentially exporting to the grid, because it hasn't been used by any on-site demand or by the battery systems, this is the value that we will assume for that, and it basically means that that value will stay exactly the same right throughout the year, irrelevant of day of the week, time of the day, month, etc., etc. And so this is sort of typical of many kind of domestic or small commercial installations. Now, there are export contracts that are emerging in the UK and further afield that are more dynamic. And in this sense, if you click dynamic, effectively what it means is that you can specify between certain days and months of the year and certain times of the day and days of the week what that export rate will be. And so you may have an export value that actually attributes more value to particular months of the year or and times of the day. So it may be that actually during the winter, and let's say the winter is between let's just say 1st of October, 1st of October, sorry, 1st of October to the 31st of December, and between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Actually, on weekdays, if you export, they're actually going to say, well, we're going to give you a value which is much better. So we're going to give you a value of, say, 7.5 pence per kilowatt hour. And then what you might do is winter sort of non-peak, which again is your 1st of October to the 31st of December. So it's basically going to be all other times. So we need to do something between 0 and 5 and 7 and midnight. On weekdays, it's a lower rate, so it's 0.035. So this is how you can sort of start to see how we can build a table that is based on giving different dates, different times. So this, I'm now just going to do my 7 o'clock till midnight, weekdays, and again that's a 0.035. Now obviously here we've only done October to December. We need to do other days of the months of the year and different days and times, etc. But effectively you can build up that complex tariff in this table. If you've got any questions, let us know about this. So that's dynamic value, where you can build up the different tariffs for different times of the months and days of the week, etc. We then also have a wholesale price. Now the wholesale price, if you click wholesale price, then what that means is you will have to upload CSV data with your wholesale price, and with that, essentially it may be kilowatt hour, megawatt hour prices. It may be half hourly, hourly, quarterly, quarter hourly, or 5-minute data, and you can give us all the details so we can actually work out where the data is, and we can bring that in. And in that case, then we'll have create a price for every half hour of the year, and so any export, we will reference that price at that half hourly period, and that will be the export value that we will ascribe to that energy that has gone back out to the grid. And all of these, obviously, export-wise, will have inflation factors that we'll come to in the finance section, where we'll state the inflation per year for your project modelling. Hopefully that's been of use. Thanks for listening.